be
holding
learning kanji.
Yay!
Are you guys ready?
I
The
am.
lines.
Wash.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, so for the basics first, let me introduce kanji. So kanji is also one of the Japanese writing. So we have hiragana, katakana, and kanji. So some people would be like in daily conversation or in daily, like when sending a message to your friend,
It's very funny how
what
like in Japan
type
there's like
of
a level
writing do
system.
they use? So the answer is 3 of them. We use all of them
Oh my
in
god.
one sentence. Yes. So it also depends if that person or knows the kanji or not. So if that person does not know
Nice.
what kanji that is, so they would use hiragana instead.
Mm.
So you know, like how kids also like they have their kanjis that they haven't learned yet. So instead of using kanji, they use hiragana. So yes,
We're
it
the
is
equivalent of
hiragana.
kids.
Yeah. Yes, true. Okay. So for kanjis, there's 2 ways of reading it. The first one is onyomi.
Onyomika.
So onyomi. Ah, Mika. Hi.
Hi. Wait. Yeah. Oh, you guys use laptop.
But I mean,
Mikhail.
some of them use phones.
Oh, okay.
Just to watch the live.
Okay, continue.
Okay.
Alright.
So the first one is onyomi. So onyomi basically is the Chinese reading of the kanji. So it translates roughly to sound reading. It means kanji is read the same way that it would in Chinese language, or at least it is read close approximation of sounds that are found in the Chinese language.
Hi.
So basically, it's just like kind of based on the Chinese language. And then the second one is Kunyomi. So Kunyomi is also known as the Japanese way of reading it, the Japanese reading. So known as the fully Japanese version of the kanji reading. It's the way that the Japanese culture managed to merge the kanji with the existing spoken language they had prior to the written one. So if I were to only show this, I'm pretty sure some of you guys will still be confused on like what is onyomi and what is kunyomi and the difference. So while we will like learn more about onyomi and kunyomi as we go to the first kanji. So the first kanji we will be learning. So I would recommend you guys to do like this box in your notes. So like one box will be for one kanji. So the first box I will use to write the kanji, the kanji, one kanji. And then the second one I will use as a like example words that uses that kanji. And then the third box I will use as a example of a sentence with that kanji too. So far everyone okay? 大丈夫ですか？
大丈夫ですよ。
大丈夫ですよ。
質問ありますか？
まだまだです。
まだありません。
ありません。
Okay, so we go to the first kanji. So everyone look closely on how I wrote it because they have their like hiragana, they have their numbers of stroke, and then the like the apa orang kata the turutan of the writing, you know.
The way of writing it?
Yeah, the way of writing it. Yeah, true. The way of writing it. So the first kanji is write it as
Hito! Hell yeah.
everyone saw it?
Yes.
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 So it's
Hito.
down.
Hito.
So sorry.
Down.
So and then there's the other side. So the point is this one make sure it hits the line, this line.
Are you kidding me?
Make sure it hits.
Are you kidding me?
Or like
Precision.
Yes, you must touch it together.
Are you kidding me? Are you saying that precision matters right now? Nihon, why? Why
So
you do
it-
this?
down, and up. Okay?
Hi.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So then
Looks
we
like
will.
a Half-Life 2 symbol.
Half-Life 2
Yeah,
symbol.
true.
Lamb.
So they have two readings, as I mentioned. So it's Onyomi and Kunyomi.
Onyomi
So
and
first
Kunyomi.
we go for Onyomi. Onyomi, we have or nim. Can read nim. And if you notice, I wrote it with katakana. This is because it comes from the Chinese way of reading it. That's why I use katakana. So the onyomi is jin or nin.
Jin or Yin?
And
Okay.
the kunyomi is hito. For example, the first one is ano hito. Ano. So this one we use kunyomi. So the basically to like be able to differentiate when to use kunyomi or when to use onyomi. Onyomi is used, the sound is used especially when two different kanjis are being used together. Or the other one is how to say there's no exactly like the exact rules. It's more to like memorizing which one is being used for which one.
Oh,
So first
okay.
we go first the first word anohito. So for example a sentence would be ano to mana sang yes ano to wa ano to wa mana sang desu. So hito. Another word that we can use for this kanji is, for example, mare. Yeah. This one will be used as jin. So it's the same kanji, but you have different ways of reading it. The ways of reading it is based on this. For everyone, okay? 大丈夫ですか?
Daijoubu
I actually have an example of a combination of two kanjis for this specific kanji actually.
Mm.
Maybe kokujin or gai kokujin.
So, you can also use gai kokujin. Gai kokujin. So for example, like another one is like a combination of kanjis. So this one will also be read as jin. Usually if there's a combination of different kanjis together with the kanji, you will use the onyomi. So onyomi.
Oh my goodness.
質問ありますか?
Uh, what is the one the square one? What is the square one?
Koku
This-
country.
Country.
Yeah,
That one.
Yep.
Koku.
gai
Gaigoku.
gai koku.
Gai kokujin.
Gaigoku ka.
Ko
Okay.
濁点がない。No 濁点。
No
Gai
no
koku.
dakute.
Gai kokujin.
Oh, gaikoku. Okay.
So doctor, there's no doctor.
Gaikoku. Hi.
Gaikokuji.
Gaikoku.
So the example
I
for
was wondering where the
Mari
square came
Shaji.
from. Maru. Marushan.
Yeah, Jin.
Marushan. Is that Maru? Oh no, that's Mareshan.
What does this
Mareshan.
mean?
Mareshan. Mareshan.
Malaysian.
What does the sentence mean?
Um, Manesan wa Mareshan. Mr.
Mana
Mane.
jane?
Mana.
Mana.
Mr. Manasan is Malaysian.
So basically, when you put Jin behind a country, so it can be like America Jin or Chugoku Jin, Igirisu Jin.
Malaysia
So
Jin
basically,
desu.
you're saying that that person is from that country.
Right.
Nani Nani Jin. So you put Jin in front of behind the country. So for example, like America Jin. This means American. Okay.
Yes, sure. Yes.
So another sound that you can use is min. So for example would be min. So none is basically you're asking how many people.
Isn't how many equal to?
Equal is more to
Amount is it?
yeah amount for things.
Ah, I see. But because when I saw Nandin, I was like, is it what nationality? I'm not sure.
If it's like
Oh.
nationality, I guess you they prefer to use like doko karakimasu.
Ah, I see.
So nani is like how many people. Nani ni masu ka? Like how many people is there? Nani ni masu ka? So this one you use nin. So the thing is about the reading is that you better just memorize, like getting used on memorizing which one uses which sound. But this one is quite like used word, so it's a lot easier to remember because it's just nani. For
I got a
example,
message. Oh. Uh,
yoshitsu ni
hi.
ya
All right. I did not mute. That was a blunder on my side. 3 message.
ni.
Why? Bricked.
Does anyone know what does it mean? This one?
Ah.
This word we have learned before.
All right.
Yoshitsu.
That one is kyoshitsu.
Yoshitsu.
Kyoshitsu.
Classroom.
Malaysian Jinga. Malaysian Jinga. What is that? Me.
I'm so sorry, my writing is
Oh
bad.
no. That is
Nandin ni Oscar.
nananimasu ka?
So what does it mean?
That Malaysian classroom. How many people are there?
No,
No.
how many Malaysians are in that classroom?
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah,
Yes.
this one, Joshitsu is classroom.
Hi.
Malaysia Jin is Malaysian.
So I say the particle ni,
Yup.
Kyoshitsu ni, isn't it like 2 classroom?
But
Because
no.
because
The
it was
particle is like pointing more to like a place.
I thought it's yeah. Now I realize because in is gonna be like in
Yeah.
the
It's kinda
day
like in.
particle. Yeah, kind of like
Yeah.
day.
It's like in.
Kyoshitsu.
So Malaysia
Forgot
Jin ga
what's
nan nin
Kyo.
imasu ka? So this one is nan nin.
Pew pew pew. Pew.
So far looking at the first kanji, Does anyone have any questions? 質問ありますか?
Arimasu. So, like, okay, Gai Goku, right? Do I have to write the
Yeah.
square?
You have,
Do I have to write the square for Daigoku?
this one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
you just
yeah,
write- that's one of
there
the
is a
kanjis you have
kanji.
to-
So that's not for emphasis. That's literally the
No,
kanji.
it's a kanji.
Oh my
It's,
god.
it's a kanji. It's a kanji. You have to write it.
Yeah, it's a kanji that we learn later. It'll look like this.
Okay, how do you write it again? Okay. Boop 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 boop. All right.
So this actually we will learn it
Brain
means
expansion.
country.
Okay. All right.
So yeah.
It's a square, everyone.
Other
Could you
than that,
believe
any
it?
question looking at the first kanji? Like anything that you're confused? If you're asking like how to know how when to read kunyomi or onyomi, is basically it's better to memorize.
Yeah, it's so much more on memorizing.
Any other question?
Like,
Before we go to the
I
next
can't
kanji.
believe.
大丈夫ですか? 質問ありますか?
I actually have questions, but I feel like I don't have the
次の
time right now.
kanji. We'll go to the next kanji.
I mean, there is time, but
The
I feel
next
like I'd be
kanji,
disturbing
look
everyone.
carefully how I write it. Oh, by the way, this one is 2-stroke.
Yeah, and it's gonna get heftier from here, guys.
So 1, 2. So it's 2 strokes.
Yeah,
One,
and precision, everyone. Could you believe that?
The next one
Precision.
is 2, 4.
More squares.
So it's only 4 strokes.
Okay, I'm making fun of kanji. I'm sorry. If there's any Japanese
Again,
watching this,
1,
sumimasen.
2. The second one you immediately go down, and then 3 and 4. 大丈夫ですか?
Heiki desu. Alright, so 4 strokes.
So
4
it's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sensei, what if I were to write in an unorthodox way?
Mhm.
Could they tell?
Yes.
Of course, it's the Japanese way to do that. Definitely. Yeah.
No, even Chinese.
The same goes for she and su.
I don't want to talk
Remember?
about that. Okay, well, okay, alright. You see what I mean,
No,
guys?
I'm on the same boat, don't worry, because I tend to write it very unorthodox.
This is what I'm trying to say.
So
The downwards,
after
upwards.
this, I'll just write on and kun, okay? So you know that on is onyomi and kun is kunyomi, okay?
Yeah, that's cool.
So for the onyomi, we read it as nichi. Or ka.
He or ka,
Onyomi is nichi.
which is day,
Kunyomi is
day or
hi
sun.
or ka. Look at the example. The first one would be
What is this?
He.
He. Alright, I'm gonna write down.
he. So example of the sentence.
Kinoa. What's this? Yesterday.
So he is referring to a day. Like for example, how's your day punya day? Not like the Monday or
Kinoa.
Tuesday. It uses the same kanji but it has different way of reading it. So this one is just a day. Today. Okay?
Himanahi, yeah.
So 昨日は暇な日でした.
He?
Does anyone know what does this mean?
It means that yesterday nothing happened. Like it was free.
So. It's like hima, so you're kind of free. You're nothing. You're not busy at all.
Deshita. All right, here it
Deshita.
is.
Deshita is like a past tense.
Yep. Deshita.
Kino wa
Kino wa
hima no hi deshita.
hima no hi deshita. Hi.
And then next is
Hima homura. Corona, go away.
for like dates. Like you know how I said we learn dates, right? The 1日、2日、3日 or 11日.
This is yabai.
Remember the dates we learned?
I remember. Just kidding. Inshallah.
So yes, if you look back at the notes, we learned the same day we learned Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and we also learned the numbers for dates for like the first, for
Hi,
example, like the 1st of July. So you remember, right?
I remember.
So yeah, the
It's
1st of
actually
July is like 1日.
You're good.
7月1日.
Suitachi.
So 1日.
You're good, Aling.
So ka is
Ah,
used
it's
for
joke, it's
dates.
joke.
For those like the special ones like yoka, hatsuka.
Kino wa
Remember?
hima deshita.
Yoka.
Yoka, hatsuka.
Ka.
Yoka.
Yeah.
Hima. Hima na hi
Yoka.
deshita.
The fifth.
Yoka is
Yoka.
Eight.
Yoka is eight. Yoka is eight.
Yoka is 4.
Yoka is
Yoka is
Yoka.
Yoka is 8, right?
Okay.
Hatsuka?
Hatsuka. Hatsuka 10.
Ah,
20
no,
rasanya.
bukan. Hatsuka 20, ha?
Yeah, I was testing you guys, man. Yeah.
Wait, what is that?
10 years
Toka
later.
10. Toka 10.
Yeah.
10 years
That-
later saya tanya.
So that is the dates yang apa tarikh we learn
Oh no.
like 2 classes
Dates
ago, yeah,
are
I think.
overrated.
Somewhere there, 2 classes
Two to
ago.
Dates
3
are
classes ago. I remember.
Yeah,
oversaturated.
2 or 3 classes ago. For those who forget, you can check the YouTube. I
Ah,
think Kaicho uploaded again.
yeah.
Then
Kaicho.
you
Where's the
Upload.
views?
Dah upload. We're in 17 subscribers. Road to 100. Yeah, let's go.
So yeah, we learned dates, tarikh, how to read them in the previous class. I think it's better to check again and refresh your memory.
Human.
So for example of the sentence would be Sengetsu.
Sengetsu.
So Sengetsu, we've learned this. What does this mean?
Sengetsu.
Sengetsu.
The third month.
No.
Wait, what?
Last
That
month,
is Sangatsu.
Sengetsu.
Getsu.
Wait. I know this. 3 months ago.
No,
This month.
No.
That's
last
kongatsu.
month.
That is
Kongatsu.
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 Yeah. Sengetsu.
Last week.
Last month.
Sengatsu.
Yes, last
Sengetsu.
month.
Last month.
Yeah.
Last month. So last
Brownie
month.
points. Let's go.
No.
Sengetsu.
What was it again?
Sengetsu.
20.
So,
Hatsu.
は何曜日でしたか？何曜日は
Nanyobi.
Suiyobi.
What day was on the 20th of last month?
Yes.
Uh,
So
Suiyobi.
they were asking like last month on the 20th what day was it?
Suka.
okay, buka kalender.
Suiyobi.
水曜日でした。
Suiyobi desu yo.
20th.
It's Wednesday, damn it.
Wednesday again.
Wednesday.
How did you know that?
Dude, I checked it earlier.
God damn it.
水曜日でした。
I've been saying Suiyobi this entire time.
Look, man,
Look, man.
I'm still practicing the days.
Okay, next is So the thing is, some reading of the kanji, they will put dakten, even though over here they don't have dakten. Like it comes from he, but it will become be. I'm pretty sure some of you guys would be like, why?
Naze.
Naze? But
And
this
and
one is better to ask Japanese.
and just like last class, we don't question the Japanese language.
We don't.
You memorize them. You memorize them. You
We
don't.
just
You don't.
memorize
You
them.
don't understand them. You don't understand. You just memorize them. That's it.
What? Nani? Why?
Oh,
So
sorry.
this one,
Sengetsu no.
Let's
ni,
continue.
Sengetsu no wa.
bi,
Suka.
nichiyobi. Nichiyobi wa nani?
Hatsuka. Hatsuka.
What days today?
What day is
What's nichiyobi?
Gio.
What's nichiyobi?
Matahari.
Oh. I forgot Nichiobi.
What's
Matahari.
nichiyobi? We've learned
11th.
this. No.
11 pula dah. Bukan
Nichiobi.
dia hari
Nichiobi is Sunday.
Sunday.
Huh?
Sunday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sunday.
Hell yeah. I'm in my
Sun-
element. Hell yeah.
Nichiyobi Sunday. So make
was
sure you
Nichiyobi.
remember that here
Tomodachi
they put
Budesyo.
dakten in the sound.
Oh,
It comes
yeah,
from the
that
word
is Nichiobi.
ki,
Yeah. Hell
but
yeah.
they put dakten.
Nichiobi.
Nichiyobi.
Nichiobi. Yeah.
Same goes for other days. For example, Getsuyobi. So
Hatsuka.
Getsuyobi, you use the kanji of beetle. So Getsuyobi. Getsuyobi in English, what is it?
Monday.
So every day, every of the days you use is like Getsuyobi, Kayobi, Suyobi. Every at the end of it you use this kanji.
Nanyo.
Sensei, at what point does this kanji actually became ni instead? Especially the word Nihongo.
What do you mean?
No, because the word Nihongo, right? They use this kanji, isn't it? Ni.
Oh, true.
Yeah, at what point does it use ni instead?
Oh, I wonder why.
I wonder how.
Kairo, do you
I
know?
wonder why. Looking
Mika, do you know?
blue
Mika, do you
sky.
know why they use Nihongo ni even though they use this kanji? Like they don't have ni, right?
Yes.
No.
Do you know why?
Why?
Kanji, because if you write all in hiragana, it will be so hard for you to read actually.
Maybe
With kanji,
that's why.
actually is pretty easy if you want to read it, and I guess it's more understand if you write mixed with kanji.
Yeah.
Does that answer my question? Your question?
Okay. And also one more thing, kanji is also contextual. So like apa dia, it could be anything if placed in a different sentence or in mid sentence or in the start sentence. So yeah, that is the
No, yeah, I know that. It's just that
yeah.
why does it use ni? Why is the
No.
pronunciation
I'm
ni
replying.
instead?
I'm replying to the one that was replying. I don't know who's talking just now. Right.
Ah,
You're like, okay, you say that kanji makes things easier. I say kanji makes my brain go volcano because on one hand you could say jin. I'm like, oh, watashi wa daigakujin or something like that, right? But then actually this one over here it says
Yeah.
hika. Right. So
That's why you need to read the full sentence. If you read the full sentence, then you get how to pronounce it.
It's contextual. Yeah.
Yes.
because if you write everything in hiragana, then you won't really know anything. Because, for example, the word gaikokujin, just example, if you write in hiragana, then it could mean anything unless if you write in kanji.
Yeah, because one kanji you can pronounce. There's so many types that you can pronounce it because there's so many different pronunciation.
And
Really
then
now?
they have so many different kanji with the same pronunciation too.
Yeah.
But I do not know. Yeah, like now you mention it, I do not know how ni this one, because if you were to write Japanese, right, the language Japanese, it would be like ni.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's just all of a sudden that it just came into my mind like Nihon go. Why does it use he instead? Nihon
hold on.
buku honbuku.
Oh.
Nihon. Why is my screen not writing? It's not writing anything, right?
No, it's not writing anything.
Why? Hold on, I'm going to stop streaming. for this.
大丈夫です。
Why streaming?
I just saw ni and then half of go.
Hello.
Why? Uh,
Bye.
okay. So if you were to write Japanese language in kanji, it will become like this. But this one is actually the same as this.
I don't know.
But the way of you
Asian.
reading it will become ni only.
So that is Nihongo, and so that's Nihongo.
Yeah, Nihongo.
This is
Yep.
Nihongo
Oh my
Japanese.
God.
Nihongo. If
This
you
is
take out
Nihongo.
the last kanji, it become Japan.
This is
the
my
country.
first time looking at this. Oh.
So yeah, then if you take out this, it will become Japan.
Nihon.
Oh, Nihon.
Oh,
Nihon.
Okay.
So yeah, what Ian was asking, I also do not know why this become ni only. Even though in here they don't really have the ni only.
I think
Yeah, because
because
over there is
is it-
Nichi, right?
Yeah.
is it
Oh, there's
Nichi,
Nichi.
but then they just take out Chia. I don't know.
Kanji
Probably, I guess.
That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
Asking some Japanese. Also asking some Japanese.
Is the mysterious is the Japanese mystery to be
It's
solved?
something. It's something that we don't ask. We
Oh,
just
yeah,
admire. We just
I think
acknowledge it
Japanese
as we
also
see.
doesn't know that.
Okay, maybe
well,
maybe like this. Maybe like this. The moment when I have another chat with Rina Sensei, I'll probably ask her.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
right. Okay. We actually found one mystery to be solved. So yes. So continue. For the example of Nichiobi. So
So that's Nihon.
Gakko.
Nihongo.
No.
See that? See
Yeah.
this? This is what I'm trying to say, everyone.
No.
It's much more. It is literally on
Wow.
context. Like if you know where's the placements,
Goyo.
then you would know what it means. The guy is trying to say, oh, kanji makes things easier because in a sentence, hiragana can only do so much, and I understand that. But then I would also argue that kanji is just as difficult because, like just now when we're talking about Nihongo,
What is
they
Gakko?
didn't start with a proper ni. It's nichi, right? But
Cool.
whatever.
school.
Yasumi.
What is?
Yasumi.
Yeah, Sumi.
Yasumi.
Break.
Yep. Break
Oh,
or
break.
holiday.
Oh, holiday. Yeah.
Oh, school holiday.
Mm-hmm.
Kiwa. Doyobi. What's Doyobi?
Tuesday,
Saturday.
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 Weekend.
Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Doyobi Saturday and Nichiobi.
No,
That's
again, that's what I'm trying to
Sunday.
say.
So
Kanji is just as
school
hard.
break
The guy's trying to say, "Oh,
is
kanji makes
on
things easier." It
Saturday
doesn't.
and
It just
Sunday.
complicates it at
School
times too.
holiday is on Saturday, Sunday. Oh, okay.
学校の。
わかりました。
大丈夫ですか？
お、
大丈夫。
大丈夫。
質問ありますか？
いっぱいある。
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 Do you want to ask now or after the class?
After the class.
After
After
class
the
lah.
class.
My brain's already like confusing.
Okay. The next three kanji is very easy to remember.
Yes.
Okay, so it's numbers. Okay, the first one is
You can tell
one line only.
by her reaction that she is
Wow.
excited.
One stroke.
すげえな。
Suge.
It's only one line.
Oh, wonders of kanji.
She is losing it.
So the onyomi
What is get to
is ichi.
Ichi.
Ichi. Oh, it's like one, right?
Yep.
Ichi.
So it's one. And then the kunyomi is
Oh, okay. Now this is a fun kanji because it only writes one line. But before I do that, I want to write down the
so
words.
example of words is the first one is hitotsu.
一つ。
Hitotsu. So this one is a way of counting things. So, for example, you want to count one apple. So you would say hitotsu, one. So in Japanese, the thing is in Japanese, the way of counting things, they have different pronunciation.
Ah.
So for us Malay, we only just say satu, dua, right? But sometimes we will all say like satu buah, like that, right?
Oh,
But for Japanese, it depends on the things that you are counting. For example, if you want to count things that are like a bit like small kind of things, you use hitotsu, futatsu,
Mitsu.
mitsu, yotsu.
Yotsu.
to count what? To count what?
Goats.
To count things that like a bit smaller.
Inanimate objects.
In term of object or
Gakko no
something that is
yasumi no
small.
hitoyo.
Yeah, object or small. Yeah.
Ugh. Ay caramba.
So another example that for like counting, right, is like for example things that are like very tall and thin. For example, like bottles. Bottles they use hong or hong, right? Hong, hong, sambong. This one we will learn. This one we will learn in the later chapters.
Oh, okay.
Okay, don't worry. So hitotsu, one. Hitotsu. So for example, hako no naka ni ringo ga hitotsu arimasu. So hako is box.
Yeah, hako is box. Correct.
Is box. Okay.
Hako is
Hako.
box.
Hako is box.
Yeah, hako.
Naka is inside.
Nakami.
Inside.
Mhm.
Ringo, what is Ringo?
Ringo.
Is that apple?
Apple. Yeah.
Apple.
Ringo,
Fruit.
apple.
That's one apple inside the box.
So they're saying there's one apple inside the box.
You know.
Oh,
You
Ringo
guys,
apple.
yep.
Okay.
The next is also counting. So if you see this, this is the kanji of what? What kanji was it?
Person.
Person, right?
Hito.
So how do you think you will read this?
Hitori.
Hito.
So for
Hitori.
some reason, this will become me.
Oh.
Hitori. This is because this is considered as one of the ways of reading things. So hitori is like
Are you
ways of
Alone.
counting
Oh
a
my god.
person.
Oops, I did not
Person.
mute. Oh my god.
So that's why it become B, because this is a special way of reading, of counting a person. For example, like hitori, and then two people is also special way of reading it is futari.
Okay, now I'm starting to get it. Okay, now it's not
But
as
if it's
mind-boggling.
three people, it will
Hako no.
become sannin. San, numbers, and then ni, the one that we learn here, ni. Only like one person and two person, the way of reading the kanji will be different. So far gone, okay?
Surviving.
Jabudesia.
Surviving. Okay.
Surviving.
Subarashi.
So the thing about kanji is a bit complicated, but you need to rely on memorizing it a lot.
Gosh.
Okay, hitori is one person.
So it is one person.
Ringoka.
For example, ko
Ringoga.
and hito ga hitori imasu. So koen is park.
Park.
Otoko is
Otoko, guy.
Otoko means brother.
Guy.
the
Otoko
Lelaki
means
kan?
guy.
lelaki.
Means
Oh,
guy.
Guy.
Yeah.
Lelaki.
Kalau brother is
Oh.
ada oni-san.
Oh, Anisa.
Oni-san or ani.
Koen. What does
Ko
koen mean?
ko
Koen?
park. It means park.
Park. Koen. Hai.
Koen ni otoko no hito ga
Koen ni. Hai.
imasu. So what does it mean?
Guy walking
Koen
in the
ni
park.
otoko no hito ga. What's this?
There's one guy walking
there's
the
only
park.
one guy at the park. Yeah.
Yeah, there's only one guy at the park.
Hai.
There's only one.
Hitori desu. Alright.
Hitori. Hitori. Also, Hitori means one person.
Person. Yeah, one person. Hitori.
Right.
And then we have this one, which is ichi. So I'm pretty sure everyone knows ichi. What does ichi mean?
Yeah. Ichi means one. One.
Yeah.
Koen.
Means one.
One. One.
Yep, one. Ichi, one.
Oh, okay.
And then next is
Oh.
so what do you guys think how this will be read as? So this is a combination of number one and then the kanji of day.
One day.
So yeah, it means one day, true. Yeah, it means one day.
One
But
day.
what will it be?
Sehari. It's like sehari like that.
Suitachi. I don't know.
Like sehari like that.
Suitachi?
Like,
Ichion.
it's just like one day.
Ichion.
As
I
in
mean,
macam,
Sitachi also can be read as this one.
wait,
That is one. That one means the first, right?
Yeah.
So another one is Sitachi. That is the first of something, right?
First of, okay.
First of July or first of December. But
Matsu.
the other one is one day. It means one day.
So it's like Itsuka?
No.
No. Okay.
Ichi.
Ichi. Okay, Ichi.
Ichi. What's dig?
Ichiobi.
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 No. You try to see this one.
Ika.
No.
Ichika.
It's a combination of two kanjis.
No my.
Oh
So
my.
One kanji is already mind-boggling enough.
What, Sensei?
Ian, come on, Ian.
Ian, this is where you
Ian,
carry the team.
You come in and
This is where you intervene and you show us the way. Then we take the credit afterwards.
Ian already said the correct word.
Oh, okay, Ian. Do it again, Ian.
Ichinichi.
So ichinichi.
Yeah,
Oh,
ichinichi. Yeah. That was the
So
word I was coming for. Yeah.
So as I said, like if it's a combination of two kanjis, usually it's onyomi both of it. So
This is
ichi
where I
is
come
ichi.
in.
And then the second one is onyomi is nichi. So you become ichi nichi.
So
Ichinichi.
I get it now.
Yeah.
It's two kanjis combined together to become one kanji. So it's onyomi.
And then the reason why Suitachi becomes different because it's a special way of reading the dates. Remember I told you? The first until the 10, they have a special way of reading it. Suitachi.
Thank you, Ian, for enlightening.
Thank
For the
you
enlightenment.
Oh, itashimashite.
Okay.
for the credits.
For the examples, I'll give you later because we don't really have a lot of time. So I'll give you this PDF of the my notes.
Alright.
Next one is also easy, numbers. It's numbers, which is number 2.
Ni.
So ni. So the way of writing it is 1, 2.
Two lines.
Dua.
Two.
Ni.
So make sure the above part is a bit shorter than the below part. Okay? Make sure the above part is a bit shorter than the below part. So it's 1, 2. So the Onyomi, Onyomi is me. So it's literally the hiragana of me.
Katakana.
Katakana, I'm sorry. Katakana of me. Katakana of me. And then the Kunyomi is futa.
Oops.
Futa. Dajabu desu ka?
Dajabu desu yo.
Dajabu desu.
Breathing. Right.
So,
Enjoy surviving.
The
I'm
line.
so for
surviving.
example, the first example word is
Is that futa? Is that futa?
so.
you say?
So, futa.
Futa.
Oh my
Futatsu.
goodness. Okay.
So, this one will become
Okay.
tatsu.
Futatsu.
So, this one is the same as like the hitotsu, the counting object. But this one is for like 2 objects.
Futa. Subarashi.
Or just 2 objects.
Yeah, 2 objects.
Oh, any objects will do. Okay.
So, just the same way of the hitotsu. Okay?
Hi.
The next one is
Futa. I'm having so much fun saying the word.
Dari.
Futari.
Futari no aida tanoshigi na kaze wa sugina yasabisabo.
so when you count people, when it comes to counting people, only the first people, only like 1 people or 2 people have the special way of reading it, which is futari and hitori. Which the hito punya kanji will become ri.
Futari.
Okay, but when after 2 people, like starting for 3 and above, you use
Oops.
the other reading, which is ni. Later I'll show. So this is like 2 people, 2 person. Okay. The next one is what?
Wait.
Oh. Nandai?
I know.
It's just the number itself, dude.
Ni.
Two.
Ni nichi.
That's
Ni
just
nichi.
that's
Ni
just
So,
nichi.
ni. Yeah, that's just
ni
ni.
nichi jangan ni.
Ni nichi.
Ni nichi 2 hari. Allah.
Yeah, ni.
Ni. Ni.
Ni.
Ni.
Ni.
Just
I was wondering the
Two.
silence. I was like, what?
So it's ni. So it's just the number 2.
Yeah, number 2.
Number
Ni.
2.
Ni.
Ni.
The next.
Knees.
The next one baru ni nichi.
It's not nichi. I told you, but you remember what I told you? The first until the 10 have a special way of reading it.
Ian,
Niki kan?
spread some knowledge in this house.
Futsuka.
So Futsuka.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say too.
Right.
Yeah. Futsukaka.
It looks like I have to ask you guys next class, like
No.
the dates again.
The date.
You guys have
The
to
hardest.
the dates.
Ni.
The hardest one.
Ni
The
also
I'm gonna
stands for
spend these 2 days
Nigero.
just trying to memorize 1 to 10 and then just,
Ni is
okay, that's
also-
it. I'm prepared.
The 1 to 10 is just the rest. The rest is for 14 and 24.
14, 24, 20.
14, 24, and
So,
20. Yeah.
So remember that. Okay, the first until the 10, they have a special way of reading it, and then the 14, 18, and 20 and 24.
Make sure memorize lah. Kalau nanti 10 tahun depan nanti saya tanya mampus.
Sensei tanya,
Habislah.
Sensei tanya kadang-kadang lagi.
Teringat tak?
depan nanti
Teringat tak?
belajar Espanyol.
Sensei
Espanyol.
tanya Jepun, kita jawab Espanyol.
Oh, muy bueno.
So
No,
this is
no habla
Culture tak apa.
Español.
Muy
Tak,
bien.
Hola,
culture tak apa.
Hola,
Culture tak apa.
sensei.
Culture Arabic terus.
Ni aja. Ada.
so this is Futsuka. Okay?
Food.
What? How?
Futsuka.
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 Futska.
Futsuka.
Oh, Futska.
Kalau
Hai.
2 days nichi. Kalau
2 days.
like 2 days, 2 hari.
2 days.
Futsuka.
Futsukakam.
Futsukakam.
So kalau if you want to like say like a period or something, right? A time period, you count.
Wait, so habis tu kalau ni ichi nichi. One day.
It's like one day, the whole day.
So that okay, I can understand. And
Ichi
to be fair,
nichi.
one day doesn't count as much as a period of time.
Yeah, true. It's just one day.
Yeah,
Like
it's one.
today, one day.
One whole day.
But once it's
Futsukakam.
like, so kalau if you want to add like a time period, you use count, so you count like futsukakam.
Hai.
Futsukaka. Oops, sorry.
Okay.
Wait, oh no, I didn't get
Then
to write.
the last kanji.
The
After
last
the last
kanji.
So after the last kanji, I'll be giving the
Zero.
Zero.
Do you?
Zero, I'm pretty sure you do not want to learn zero.
Tak nak, jangan weh. Jangan belajar zero susah tu.
Me and Ian already seen it.
I've seen it for like, I don't know how many times already, but oh my god, don't learn that kanji. Please, no.
So for number 3, the kanji of number 3 is 3 strokes. So it's just
Sini-san.
1, 2, 3.
The most epic strokes.
Medium, small, and then big. Okay.
Yeah.
Medium, short, and then long.
Yes,
Yeah.
medium, short, and long.
Mid,
Okay.
short, long.
1, 2, 3.
Two.
Looks like a burger if you ask me. Yeah.
It does. It does. Now you're making me hungry because I haven't had dinner yet.
It looks like the battery in my every science
Kan, dia
science
symbol,
experiment.
dia symbol
Oh,
battery.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. The
Battery.
battery, yeah.
Symbol
Symbol
battery.
dia.
Itu simplified version.
Okay, so the onyomi is
Sun.
Onyomi
Sun.
is sun.
sun.
On. I'll write it down.
And then the kunyomi is
Me.
What?
me, and then they have
Ni.
like a small soup.
Me.
They have a small soup.
Me. Me.
Sun.
Means what?
3.
Small soup. Yeah,
Small.
it means small soup.
Oh.
It looks like the symbol on the chest of Ultraman Leo. Not gonna lie.
Ultraman Leo.
Hitotsu futatsu mitsu.
So,
Tutsu, Tatsu, Mitsu.
so
Mitsu. 3.
So,
Third.
so if there's a girl's named Mitsuki, small.
Oh, that is that Mitsuki is a me and then, but it's not
Oh,
double T lah.
me is a
Mitsu.
pretty, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh.
The kanjis.
The kanji of me. Right.
What the heck
if
is
I
that?
could remember, that is.
What the heck is that?
Like the me or
Is that a
like
scorpion?
you don't have to remember this yet. Okay?
Wow, baru nak
Don't
tulis.
know. Erase it from your mind first.
Alah, baru nak.
Oh.
Jangan tulis.
Tulis.
So this
Don't
is
be confused.
Mitsu is
3.
Three.
three, counting for like 3, right?
Counting for 3 objects.
Yeah,
Or
3
just
objects.
3. Oh,
Tatsu,
Counting for 3 objects.
counting.
The count.
3 objects.
Next is this one. How do you read this?
3 person. No. Berarti je. Haha, suka.
Mika.
No, that's not
Mika.
Futari yang.
So Mika.
Mika. Bukan.
Yeah,
Futari.
baby. That's what I've been
Futari
waiting for.
dua orang kat atas tu.
Futari.
Futari kat
Is
atas
it
tu.
like
Futari de
is it
Aida.
like third
So the third or something.
The
Third
third
or
of something, yeah.
Hello.
Third
Third
of
what?
something. How does it pronounce again?
Mika.
Sorry.
Mika.
Mika. Because Su
Mika.
it's like this, Yummy. Because Su kecil kan. Kalau Su kecil, which means that you're stressing the consonant more. You see, there's a double
So
K right there.
yeah,
Mika.
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 Pressing the
Sorry,
Mika.
I didn't mute. Got them. Yeah,
Mika.
taking.
Mika.
Taking
My head.
I didn't mute.
I
Sorry.
know how you feel.
Learning all this kanji. I just
Okay,
Kanji.
next.
Brain muffy.
Gomenasai.
What?
Brain muffy.
Brain muffin.
Brain muffin.
just a tree.
Bodoh.
It's just a tree, right, Sensei?
Yeah. So how do you read it?
Sun.
Sun.
So sun.
Yeah.
So sun. So it's just three.
Jangan letak sun ni dekat honorifics pula, kan pelik nanti.
Lol.
Okay. Three.
Kento-san, tapi
Don't
Sunday
put
sun
sun
3.
in other people.
Okay. This one. How do you pronounce it?
Sunin. Now it's 3
Sunny.
person.
This
Yeah,
one is
nin.
actually 3%. Oh, I need to
Yeah.
know the other kanji one.
Legendary sun.
Sunin.
Sun.
So this one. So this one actually uses the nin here. Okay.
Kata fit the class.
Sun nin. Only like only on like 1% and then 2% that uses ri.
Sun.
Hitori, futari.
Hitori, Futari,
So sun nin.
Sunin.
Then it becomes sun nin.
Sun.
So number 3 and above, so like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, you use nin.
Sun.
You use nin. So it becomes sun nin, yo nin,
Nin ka.
go nin, rok nin, nana nin. Okay, so this is 3%.
Interesting. Omoshiroi.
Acronym.
Okay, so basically these are the kanjis that you'll be learning today.
Hey.
Yay.
So
It's
this
just-
one, the
it's
first
just a few
one,
kanji.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
That is Hito.
Nothing. Let's see.
so what does it mean?
Person.
Person.
So this one, what does it mean?
That
Days.
is day or
This one,
yeah. 1,
Satu.
Dua.
3.
Tiga.
okay. So basically,
Tiga.
once you know what this kanji represents, later the more kanji you learn, so the easier like you can guess what does it mean, even though you can't read it.
Yeah. That's the thing. There's like a science to it.
Yeah,
Wow,
you
it's
can
like a
guess
what?
like what it means.
Like no.
okay.
Look at Gaikokujin for example. Gaikoku is like outside of country.
Guy
Country
is
outside.
outside.
It's
Guy,
soto actually. Soto and then koku. So Gaikoku. So it's outside
So-
country.
so basically, this one means if you were to learn later, this means
Out.
soto, which is outside or out.
So outside country people, so you know it's foreigner.
And then this one is
foreigner.
Country.
country.
Oh,
And then this is nin as we learn people. So it means foreign people.
people.
Foreigners.
Foreigners.
That is
So there's a science to it, that's the thing.
Uh-huh.
So that's how you do that. And then now I'll be giving, we have like about 1 minute, so I'll just give you guys the example for sentence. So the ichi one, I'll go for the ichi back.
Then ni dengan Sun kita boleh pakai example sama je.
Hayani.
Watashi no heya ni.
Watashi no heya ni apa ni? Therapy.
Terebi. No, that's not terebi.
Therapy ga Arima? Therapy ga
Ichi. Dai.
Ichi dai.
Die.
So ichi dai, so dai is also a word for counting, which later we will learn.
So there's a television in my room.
Yeah, there's only one television. So you can also use nidai or sandai.
Where is it? Oh my god, no. Where is it? Oh, here.
Okay?
Heya is room by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, heya is good.
Heya is room, bilik.
Okay.
But more towards to like, is it more towards to like bedroom, sensei? I think it's more towards a bedroom, right?
Or just a plain
Or
room.
just room in general.
I think it's room in general.
Ah, okay
Oh,
then.
okay.
If you say watashi no heya, then it will become.
Yeah, usually it will
Oh,
become like bedroom or something else. They will know.
Okay, so and then next one is michi, michi, michi.
Mm.
Senshu, michi, michi, yoko. Senshu, what does Senshu mean?
Senshin, a young guy,
No, Senshu.
youth,
Senchu.
youth.
That one is Senshu.
Last week.
Oh,
Last week, so
yeah.
Senshu.
Sensh.
I'm just going in full blind because I haven't memorized it yet.
Oh, I see.
Last week.
Senshu last week
A
one.
week.
Ryoko is going to a
Ryoko
trip.
is your
A
trip.
like holiday trip.
Yoku, a holiday trip.
Ryoko.
Apa ni?
Dayarimasu.
Go.
Ryoko apa ni?
Yoko.
Hoshita.
Ryoko. Correct?
I thought I saw K just now. I was like, huh?
Oh,
Okay,
I'm
okay,
so sorry.
something.
I'm so sorry. My oh, right.
Go.
Ryoko. Okay.
Hi.
Next.
Holiday. Trip.
So futatsu, you can use the same sentence as this one. Ako no naka ni ringo ga, you can use futatsu. So you can just copy this again and then just
Just would have
change
just
the
replace the
kanji.
numbers.
Yeah, the numbers.
Futatsu.
Same goes for
Dari
futari. This
Hoka
one
no
you can also
naka ni.
use futari. Yeah, there is
Hoka no naka
futari.
ni dai.
And that
Naka.
is for a little about futsal is very different. Got it.
What's that? Raigetsu. Raigetsu. Raigetsu is next month, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Mirai, Rai.
Yes.
Mirai.
So what does this mean?
What's this? Raigetsu. That is. What's the kanji for that?
The second of next month is like, what is this? The second of next month is it's Kayobi Tuesday.
So
I mean, I know
next
Kayu.
month, Utsuka. That's what we learned. Raigetsu no Utsuka wa
I thought
Kayobi.
I
That's
thought that
next.
I thought that goes I thought that was equal. I thought that was equal. I thought that was a
Huh?
symbol of equal.
I'm so
I
sorry.
thought
I'm
that
so
was the
sorry.
symbol. No,
My
it's not your fault. It's not your fault. I thought that was a symbol of equal. My bad. Right. Futsuka.
Raigetsu no
No, Futsuka what?
Kayobi.
Kayobi desu.
Kayobi. It's better if you put the kanji so that we can kind of like remember by the elements.
Oh yeah.
For the days, yeah. Kalau macam hiragana nanti macam susah nak fikir kan. So I was trying to figure out what's the yeah. Now I know it's Tuesday.
Oops.
Kayobi, okay. And then number 3, Mitsu also can use the same example as the first one. You just change the numbers. Mika also can use this one. Yeah, Raigetsu na Mika wa Suyobi. Because it's the next day.
So
Suyobi. And then Sun also can use.
Sensei, random question, Sensei. What does Suyobi means?
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Wednesday, yeah.
Suyobi means Wednesday. Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Raigetsu.
Arigato.
I'll be checking your days
Oh
next class.
no.
Oh,
Oh no.
no.
I'll remember the names that comes today.
Oh.
Pressing
The days,
pepperoni is
days
Tidur
and days
everyone.
and days.
dulu.
Yummy.
Yabai desu.
Yabai.
Yabai.
Yabai desu.
Yabai desu yo.
Yabai desu.
Apa ni Zubai? Apa ni
Shikata
Zubai?
nai.
Ah, yabai.
So that's
Ame,
it.
ame.
Aku kat kena. Aku tak apa.
Mana tahu Kaicho lagi better ha.
Aku jawab
Itu lah
Espanyol.
tu. Dan dia lebih berisik kan.
Aku
Who
jawab
knows?
Espanyol.
Who knows?
Kau jawab Espanyol.
Kau jawab Espanyol.
Oh.
Lagi teruk.
Kaicho Arabia.
Arab ni.
Kacau lah dia. Kacau tu multi language boleh tu. Boleh.
Boleh tu kacau. We believe in you.
Mr. Worldwide.
Or
So,
else,
aku boleh
kita
kat
bagi
sini.
kacau kena test dulu next week.
yes, betul. Or else he won't be he won't be our
First.
Kaicho.
Jangan.
Kacau,
Korang
you
fikir.
represent us
Korang-
all. Kau dapat.
Yes.
If kacau dapat jawab semua, then kita boleh jawab semua.
Ini nak
If
escape. Nak
Kaicho
escape ke ni? Ini nak escape ke ni?
If
Ini nak escape ke
Kaicho
ni?
can answer, then everyone, and then later Sensei won't ask semua
Aku
dah.
Wakil.
Aku
Kaicho
senang.
jawab, kita semua boleh jawab. Yes.
Aku senang, aku hantar Ian je dulu. Faham tak? Aku hantar
Oh.
aku
aku
hantar
pula.
Ian dulu.
Aku-
Lepas Ian jawab, aku jawab lepas tu. Macam tu. Kan?
Oh, macam tu.
Sebelum nak
Boleh lah.
datang kat aku, kena datang kat Ian dulu. Kan?
Boleh dulu.
Boleh.
Fine by me.
Kaicho. Jom study, jom.
Okay.
Let's go.
Kacau tak boleh lari.
Kita lari
Kaicho dengan aku memang tak payah hari. That's
Aku
why
tak ada.
kita berdua kena
Tak ada.
study dulu.
Tadi
Satu,
insurance.
satu leader, satu dah memang belajar bahasa Jepun.
Okay, so that's it for today actually. So, Chisama arimasu ka?
Chisama arimasen.
Wakarimashita. Wakarimashita ya.
Betul ke? Sebab kau faham, kau jangan. Nanti aku suruh kau baca.
InsyaAllah faham.
Also, I will teach you guys how I memorize my kanji. So, how I did was during back in the day, I would like.
What am I doing? Oh, over here. There you go.
So, for example, like the kanji anito, right?
Anohito.
Anito. So, first I would write in hiragana, right?
Right in hiragana.
And then below it, I will write in kanji. So it's like ano, hito, right?
Mhm.
Or like maybe sanmin. So I'll be like, so it'll be like sanmin. So what I would do is, since I write it on a piece of paper, so I would use my ruler to cover this part. I would use my ruler to cover this part, and then I just keep on writing the kanji below it.
Below the hiragana.
So it'll be like ano, hito, ano.
Oh, so you just wrote it repetitively.
Yeah, san.
There's one time I asked one of my classmates who went to study Japan for 4 years. I asked him like, how did he memorize? He said that every day he studied like 5 kanji and he just continuously writing, like every day 5, no miss.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow.
Yeah, this is very important for you guys to memorize it. It's like one of the good ways to memorize it. For me, I did like this because every time after we learn kanji, the next day in the morning we immediately have a short test. Where they would read a sentence and we have to rewrite it again, including the kanji that we have learned yesterday.
Dengan katakana sekali mampus.
Yeah. They would ask us to write like with hiragana, katakana, and kanji.
Kanji, all 3 of them.
Yeah, the one that we have learned.
That sounds very.
Musakashi dah senang.
Yeah, it's very hard. Yeah,
Triple
so
threat, especially kalau orang yang baru kan. Triple
yeah. For those who are new today, do check the club's YouTube channel because Kaicho already uploaded all the videos classes.
Kacau. Onegai.
Hai.
Taskete.
The channel is already pinned in the nggak bisa ngomong Japanese.
Nggak bisa ngomong
Japanese.
Tadi tulis tadi Nihongo ini tabimasen.
Nihongo ni tabimasen.
Nihongo ni tabimasen.
Alright, si semua arimasu ka?
Shishimon ga arimasen.
Arimasu.
Wakarimasen.
Tadi kata faham.
Wakarimasen.
Tadi kata wakarimasu.
Kaicho,
Arigato
Kaicho.
sensei.
Nayanderu.
Kaicho ada tak?
Ada. Tanya nanti dulu lah.
Faham
Ah,
ayam
boleh,
ni,
boleh,
madam.
boleh.
Miss.
So,
Hmm.
if there's no question, so the class is until this one.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay,
this class is
okay.
finished. I'll be here as usual.
I'll be here as well.
Okay, okay,
All I
sensei.
swear to you. I'll be
Susah
there
juga
for
bahasa
you.
Jepun ni.
Ya, patut tulis tu Nihongo ni tabimasen.
Nihongo kita memasen.